Hello students, good morning. In the last class, I told you about the factors affecting the rate of evaporation. Today, we will discuss these factors in detail. These are the four factors: temperature, surface area, humidity, and wind speed. So first is temperature. The rate of evaporation increases with increase the temperature of liquid. When we heated a liquid, it increases the rate of evaporation. For example, as shown in the figure, see here, this is the pond water. When during the hot summer day, the rate of evaporation increases. It means with rise in temperature, the rate of evaporation increases due to increase the kinetic energy of liquid particles. Hence, the rate of evaporation increases with rise in temperature. Second factor we have surface area. As we increase the surface area of the liquid, it increases the rate of evaporation. For example, suppose we have a test tube and a container having large surface area, both containing the same amount of liquid. When we heated these two, we will find that the rate of evaporation takes faster in the large container as compared to the container which have less surface area. It means this test tube. On the basis of this, we can say that when we increase the surface area, the rate of evaporation also increases. Next factor we have humidity of air. Student, humidity means the amount of water vapor present in air, that is called humidity. If the water vapor present in air is more, we will call humidity is high, and when water vapor present in air is low, that is called humidity is low. So this also affect the rate of evaporation. The rate of evaporation decreases with increase in humidity in air. That's why you have seen in the rainy season, wet cloths takes a long time to dry up because humidity in air is high during the rainy season. So that we conclude when humidity is large, rate of evaporation will be low. Fourth factor we have wind speed. As we increase the wind speed, the rate of evaporation also increases. For example, as shown in the figure, here a liquid is present in these containers. When it is kept under the fan, it increases the rate of evaporation. When speed of wind increases, the particles of water vapor move away with wind, which increases the speed of evaporation. These are the four factors which affecting the rate of evaporation. Now we will discuss the cooling effect caused by the evaporation. Student, we have the next topic, cooling caused by evaporation. When a liquid evaporates, it causes cooling effect. This is based on the fact that when a liquid evaporates, it takes heat, that is called latent heat of vaporization, from anything which it touches. This anything, by losing heat, gets cooled. We have the example, water is kept in the earthen pot to keep it cool during summer season. We wear the cotton cloths in summer also to keep us cool and comfortable. We can explain these examples as students, cooling effect caused by the evaporation. We can explain by the various examples like the earthen pot we use to keep the water cool during summer days. How it gets cooled? It gets cools. Earthen pot has a large number of small pores or holes in its walls. Some of water keeps seeping through these pores to the outside of the pot. This water evaporates and takes the latent heat of vaporization from the earthen pot and remaining water present inside it. In this way, remaining water loses heat and gets cooled. So this is also an example which based on the cooling caused by evaporation. We have another example, that is, we should wear the cotton cloths in hot summer days. Students, the next topic we have the presence of water vapor in air. Water vapor comes from evaporation of water of ponds, rivers, lakes, and also given out by the process of transpiration by plants mixed in air. The presence of this vapor in air, with the help of experiment we can show it. For example, as shown in the figure, we have a glass which is half filled with crushed ice. After 5 minutes, we will find that there are some water droplets present on the outer surface of this glass. This is because the air present around this area, when they comes in contact with the cold surface of glass, changes into liquid. So the water droplets appears on the outer surface of glass. It means water vapor present in the air. You know that there are mostly 3 states of matter, that is solid, liquid and gas. But on the basis of experiment done by the scientist, we have also the 4th and 5th state of matter. 4th state of matter is plasma and 5th state of matter is Bose-Einstein condensate. Plasma is a mixture of free electrons and ions. It occurs naturally in the stars and in sun. Due to the presence of this plasma, stars and sun glow. Plasma can also be made on the earth by passing electricity at very low pressure in the glass tube, and so that it can be used to make the fluorescent tube and neon sign bulb. We have the 5th state of matter, that is Bose-Einstein condensate. In short, it is called BEC. 5th state of matter, Bose-Einstein condensate, was discovered on the basis of calculation done by the Albert Einstein and Indian scientist Satyendranath Bose. We have completed the first chapter. You will note down all the topics in your copy. If you have any problem, come back to me. Thank you.